Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with another video, but before beginning, a huge thank you in fact for liking our content and encouraging us. Your comments and your like were so encouraging that we decided to keep up with the good work, and we also would like to take this chance and ask you all to keep us more encouraged by subscribing to our channel, liking our content. We will bring more quality stuff for you all. The topic we have decided to take up for today's video, as you can clearly see, is verb. Verb and its forms. Well, verb has 6 basic forms. You must have heard at school about 3: present, past and past participle. Well, we are going to dissect verb from different point of view here. Okay. You have heard about past tense, present form, plain form. There is this base form as well. We are going to learn about this 3 first, and then there will be more follow-up learning. Okay. 4th one is called third person singular form. 5th one, gerund form, and then 6th one is past participle form. All these forms must be new to you, but then they are really important. Now let's talk about past tense. The past tense is something which is used to refer to actions that happen in the past. Example could be, I worked on my project last night. Worked, ed, last night refers to past time, right? More examples are listed here, which is not necessarily important, so I'm just skipping this example. Like, I ate cereal for breakfast yesterday morning. Okay, if we talk about plain present form, the plain present form, which is the base form of the verb, is usually used with pronoun I, or when we refer to 2 or more subjects, or when using the pronoun we or they. Simple example, I walk to school. Here the word walk is underlined, which is plain present form. One other important thing that you have to remember is, this plain form is also called base form. It is used for an infinitive or for forming the future tense. This has to be important. That is why I have highlighted this with blue ink. It is used for an infinitive or for forming the future tense. What is infinitive? We all know. Infinitive is a form of verb made by adding to before it. To go, to come, to play could be some potential example. Moving on. So I think plain basic form is clear, right? Now we'll move on to third person singular form, like he, she, it, they, them. This is an example of third person singular pronoun. Now when it comes to in terms of verb, what changes are there? What differences are there? Let's try to take a look by dissecting this. Remember, the header is third person singular form. Do not have any sort of confusion with this one. Okay, we are discussing the topic of verb and its different form. So far we have discussed 3 forms. Now let's talk about third person singular form. Is the form of the verb used with the pronoun he, she, it, they or them. I've already told you about it. He talks to his friends. He plays cricket. She plays video game. Joanna looks out of car window. So talks, plays, looks, these are all verbs. So this also highlights an important grammatical rule which says, if the subject is in third person singular number, s or es is added to verb. See? Moving on to gerund form. What is gerund? Gerund is formed by adding ing to the end of the verb, which turns it into a word that can be used as a noun. So this is gerund. Walking. Walking basically is verb, but then it is used as a noun here. Walking is a good exercise. Talking is not allowed during the movie. Skiing can be dangerous sport, right? So this sentences basically use those things, but then these are verb. So verb have 6 basic form. In the beginning I mentioned. Okay, it's just repetition. Now let's talk about past participle form. It is that form of verb which is used when we use any of the perfect tenses. Perfect tense, subject plus has or have plus V3 or third form of verb is what we are talking about. If you talk about perfect tense, present perfect is what I've said. So they are formed by using, like I said, has, had or have before the verb. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. For example, if you want me to send or make a video on tenses, feel free to comment them on the comment section box, and remember to like, share and subscribe our content to encourage us to bring more stuff of similar nature. Moving on to past participle forms, see present perfect, past perfect and future perfect. I've already told you what is present perfect. It is that tense which is used to refer to experience, change over time, incomplete activities or actions that have happened multiple times in the past as well as present. If we talk about past perfect, it is used to refer to something that happened prior or before another event in the past. Like I had played with Ram every day, for example. I've altered the sentence. It is quite obvious. Now we'll move on to another sentence to elucidate it further. I believe everything was quite easy and neat up to here. You could pause the video to watch it properly. Now future perfect refers to something that will happen in the future before another action happens. Like I will have played that game 100 times before. Okay, with this class we come to conclusion of whatever was explained today. If you want a second part of the video, please feel free to comment them in the comment section. Thank you everyone. Have a great time. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye. Have a great time.